I am not working. I'm having fun. So I was like getting a little passionate and I started to talk like I'm a politician. That's my title today is my political campaign, not to-do list. So I had a meeting. I had a client meeting this morning. Somebody who's struggling with emotions. And I know her for a long time. We were the same type of people, meaning we think too much. We are so eager to learn. We would like I would go to the places to learn, and things make sense, and it doesn't make sense. I don't know if you understand what I mean by we like learning, and we want to not feel the feeling. And because we don't feel the feeling by doing our to-do list, and I could clearly see her mind is like made up of to-do list. By the way, short-term memory stays here, like in this very small space in the brain. So write them down. Writing them down is a good thing. But my mentor Eileen's husband, Harrison Wilder, he's really another great pastor, awesome person. He was talking to us in the Blackbird group about when he left the job and faced the world as entrepreneur. He still continued to have a lot of to-do list, and he noticed that every night, knowing that his list is not done, the to-do list never gets done because to-do list is something you add, right? So you go to bed feeling like I didn't do enough, not satisfied, I didn't do a good job. And that feeling kills you because that's the setup for the next day. So he said, one day God told me to throw that list away, Harrison. And he go, oh, no, 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 you can't do that. List is everything. But he is a good servant, so he threw the list away and obey the God. Praise him. I am a pro to-do list. I think it's a good idea to put it down. But I need you to be super careful, not think to-do list is to do everything. To-do list is so that you put it down on a piece of paper so you can stare at it as a third party point of view and ask yourself, what is the most important task in here? Right? What is this one thing you do in this list that if you complete, everything else doesn't matter as much as you originally thought? Okay? So, to-do list is not to-do list, meaning to-do list is so you write it down and think of the way to decide which one you don't do. Meaning, the other word, this is something I told myself in the beginning of the year that I'm not doing a very good job. I think I'm starting to. You look at the to-do list and go, okay, those are the tasks I don't enjoy. Those are the tasks I don't do a good job. Those are the tasks I could possibly give somebody to help me with. So it's not how, but who. You stare at the to-do list and go, who can I ask for help to do? Like something I asked is to my son. Okay, I'm going to compensate you for this task. Why don't you do this without me repeating myself? Does he do a good job? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm creating my job because I have to follow up with him. Pain in the butt. But I also ask my old client to help me organize YouTube because I know Sini is a creative outlet and she's a creative person secretly. She's gonna have to watch this and decide where this is gonna go. But you have to write it down kind of to look at it. Now, in the process of making decision of doing or picking or not doing is when your dopamine hits, because when you think of doing it is you're actually getting the same chemical in your brain as when you achieve it. So don't wait until everything gets done to celebrate. You made a decision, just to admit to yourself, oh, I made a decision. Decision is deciding, meaning you detach yourself from your everyday, day to day, what you know. So decision is pretty exciting. You need a decision to transform. You need a decision to get out of whatever the situation you are used to now that you don't like. So decide, celebrate, and decide on who you can ask help. Now, I like to share this from the bottom of my heart. Asking for help is really hard because it feels like the part of the step is to admit that I don't do a good job, right? The part of the process is I don't have it in me to complete everything. Part of it is to recognizing that my time that I wasted on doing certain things, I could have used for something else that are more productive, something else that are more needle moving, something else that are more impacting. There's something else that's going to make everybody's else's life better. That because of my ego of not wanting to ask for help, I was doing that, spending the time doing the dishes. See what I mean? I do use doing the dishes or cleaning as method to calm my mind up, because that's something I grew up doing, and that's something I learned to funnel my energy into somewhat of calmness. But there are a lot of things I stick in a to-do list that when I look at it from with a different set of eyes, because when I write it down, I have me, the creator, and then when I review it, me, the reviewer, and I can go, oh, hey, so I can do this and this together, get it over with. When I ask about this, I'm going to ask these questions. Oh, let me ask this person this question because I remember so and so did this before. And enjoy you becoming this new version of you. And yeah, I'm a little hot today because I sort of uploaded my book yesterday to Amazon, and the time is coming. And I'd like you to help support me by downloading my book when the time comes. I'm aiming it to be May 21st, my birthday. So please buy a book. It's going to be $1.99. And I want to play the game of bestseller, huh? Amazon bestseller. So help me out, please, when the time comes. So reach out to me, please, if it's okay for me to get in touch with you to let you know my book is on.